Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs and it's for Tuesday the 22nd of April 2025. I hope you're doing well. Cool bananas. What have we got? We've got the Noble One. The Noble One is doing the right thing, especially in times of transition as well. In times of transition, I was talking a little bit on it yesterday, how the things that you used to do aren't working anymore. It's not manifesting what it is that you want. So what do? Do we double down on what didn't work? Or do we keep on, or, go even more extreme of how other people are doing things, like the control and stuff like that? Or should we take the high road and do what we hope should work? The Noble One is suggesting that to me. It's somewhere that I've always been, like, there's certain things, I know how to make a business work, but I'm not prepared to do it. I know what gets algorithm attention, but I don't want to add to the problems of the world. And the Noble One is sometimes doing the right thing until everyone else catches up with it, That's what it feels like to me anyway. So, and it's difficult because when you see all the rest doing the wrong things and then getting the attention and all of that and getting the money as a result, it's difficult, isn't it? It's very difficult. Anyway, we've got wild here. Wildness and strength. Go wild. Talked a little bit yesterday on that, not on the wildness, on the path less traveled. It's got a bit of the same energy going on in this reading today. We've got ambition. So there's something you want to get done. Change and take the helm. Be the leader. I was told, I've known it a long time. I'm a life path one. I'm a leader. And the paradigm that we're shifting into, I've been living for years now, years and years. And I know that I attract other leaders to me as well in this spiritual life. Not necessarily to teach it. You might be, but not necessarily, but to live it, to live from this. And this take the helm is saying that. Be the change you want to see. When I heard that saying, it hit me and it stuck with me in my whole life. It's like, that's true. We've got to be the change that we want to see in the world. Not, oh, I'll wait till the world changes and then I'll change with it. Now we need to take the lead and be that change first, before it happens, before it works for us in the rest of the world. And if for nothing else, but that we don't hinder our spiritual progression, because that's why we're really here. We're not here to get the material stuff. We're here for our spiritual progression, and that is way more important than any money that you could ever get for the stuff that you might buy, or the bills you might pay even. We've got the Page of Swords, suggesting that someone else is looking at us. You're being noticed or something like that. Then we've got the Ace of Swords, and aha about yourself, sets you off on a new path. And then we've got the Three of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Really wary of other people here. After healing yourself, you're really wary of other people. So if you are this Noble One doing the right thing, it might be even more accentuated, be more in your awareness. Other people that aren't doing the right thing and are perhaps being rewarded for that. 2. Let's get deeper into it. Page of Swords, what you're doing here. Someone's got their eye on you. You're feeling it. Oh, the High Priestess intuitively. Someone's noticed you. You're feeling it intuitively. Oh. Whatever that means to you. You might be getting this feeling that you've been noticed by somebody. It's feminine energy. So your spidey senses are on alert here. Or there's someone in your periphery, there's somebody around you that's taking note of your energy and you're getting intuition about them, it could be. Interesting. Okay, Ace of Swords. This is an aha that leads you in a new direction. It starts something new because you have a realization within. When we get the Ace of Swords out, It's a breakthrough. It's the breakthrough energy. Changes everything. The Hermit and the Muse of Voices. The Hermit is about being in meditation, doing the inner work, and the Muse of Voices to gain clarity. Okay. So a very good day for meditation, to get one of those ahas about yourself. It could have something to do with the noble one and doing the right thing. It's just bizarre, isn't it? The world has gone so much in the wrong direction, where there's a few good people that are doing the right thing that can seem to get by and do well even, but by far the majority, no. You've got to be a narcissist and you've got to be exploiting to do really well these days. I mean, used to have like law of attraction teachers saying, no, everyone's got access to this money, but you can clearly see, especially with algorithms. I mean, not everyone works online like me, but algorithms, it's geared toward the rage baiters. It's really geared towards those that are not doing the right thing. There's some people that have managed to somehow get the attention, by doing the right thing, but generally you can't do that, right? And so there's home behind that as well. Great day to spend at home to do the inner work and get an aha about yourself. I wonder why this Page of Swords came out as the first card though. Someone else's energy, and then we've got other people's energy here as well, but it's you being wary of them, being really wary of people that are around you. Three of Cups, because of wounding that you've had in the past. So it might be really obvious, who is really not a good person. I have been wondering a long time, like, why do some people have no empathy? I just don't get it. Now, I've heard it being said that empathy is a taught thing. But here's the thing, I wasn't taught it. I went to a Catholic school, and so there was a little bit of be nice, but the people around me weren't being nice. They weren't being kind. No, it wasn't like that at all for my upbringing. And I still had it, but I think maybe some people do need to be taught empathy and they haven't been taught empathy. I don't know. I don't understand why there's so many people that don't seem to have any empathy. But it seems to be working for them, It works for them in the current paradigm that we've got. They're allowed to be more successful than everyone else. It's so backwards. So backwards. Anyway, 9 of Wands and 3 of Cups, and we've got the 7 of Voices and the 4 of Materials. So you're wary of other people, and the 4 of Materials holding your energy back from the BS. So yeah, you could be really in your intuition here today with all of these cards. Getting somebody's noticing you, and you're getting your feminine, witchy woo, spidey senses feeling about them. And then you're wary of other people and you're holding your energy back because of the lies or whatever. And so you could really have an awakening at the moment and be seeing really clearly negative energies that are going on around. I know we want to be positive, right? And we want to create the world that we want to see, but we cannot do it by being... by sticking our head in the sand and not noticing what's around us. We need to notice, not get involved in it, and not try and fight it either, I would suggest. But there might be some people that it's in their spiritual path to fight it. It's not for me. But it's important to see people and things as they are, right? There's duality behind that as well. So you might not be liking this energy. It might be... things might be becoming really clear, and we don't like that, do we? When the negativity around us, it becomes really clear and we can see it, then we're like, I don't want, it makes me feel judgmental. It makes me feel like I'm being judgmental all the time because I'm just seeing a lot of things and behavior and stuff that I don't like. And I don't want to be around that. I'd rather be in my Pollyanna world or sticking my head in the sand and, just having a really limited life so that I'm just around the energies that I want. It could feel like that today as well. Well, ambition, take the helm, change. Be the change you want to see in the world. Let's get into relationships, masculine and feminine energies now. Of course, these could be energies within yourself. We've got to balance that masculine and feminine energy within ourselves. Not just balance it. Be cool with it all, because if we're not cool with the masculine energy that's within us, then we start projecting that on other people. If we're not cool about the feminine energies within us, then we start projecting that on other people, pointing the finger at them. They're the problem. The rest of the world will just change. It would be great. Okay, so we're starting out with the Four of Swords here, which is chill. Take a chill pill. We've got the Strength card here, your strengths. You know, your personal strengths with regards to the masculine and feminine, I think we're all a mix. I don't think there's any, I think it's nuanced, of the right mix of masculine and feminine within us, within each person. For some people are going to be more feminine than others. So what is right for you, that balance within you that's right for you, it's going to be different for all of us. Because of this Strength card, I'm getting, we're here for a reason, and whatever brings those strengths out in us is the right mix for us. So, and then the Knight of Cups, we've got romance, movement forward with romance. Four of Swords, but chill. Relax about it. The Page of Voices again, you see. So it could be, I'm not going to go for those. The Page of Swords there that first came out, and you're getting your High Priestess, your intuition about them. Yes, it could be someone on the romantic front as well, but chill out about it, says the Four of Swords. There's no need to pursue, especially if you are a feminine energy. There's no need to pursue. Transformation and new beginnings. A personal transformation might be bringing new beginnings. It might not be a personal transformation. Well, it might be their personal transformation. It might be your personal transformation, but it might also be the environment transitions as well going on. So play to your strengths, or acknowledge the right balance of masculine and feminine for you that brings out your strengths. I'm a very strong woman, not necessarily masculine, but I do have masculine elements in me. I'm very earthy as well. But my work, it's all feminine. My work is all feminine, apart from running the business, and that's masculine. I've got the perfect mix, I think. For me, I'm happy with myself in my masculine and feminine. How about you? Or would you like to be more of one or the other? Certainly in relationships, I want to be more in my feminine. When it comes to romantic relationships, I want to be more in my feminine for sure. You know, I've had relationships where I'm just the everything. I'm the breadwinner and the coach and the, you know, just all of it. And I don't want that again. I need a man that can step up and play his part. Knight of Emotions and the Six of Voices. So, understanding your strengths and the balance within you. The Knight of Emotions, romantic movement forward, and the Six of Voices is about the universe helping you out past certain obstacles. So we might still be learning about the masculine and feminine within ourselves. Notice what annoys you about men and women. What are they complaining about? What irritates you that they're complaining about as well? What is it, you know, that you click on when you see it and you read all the comments and stuff like that? What's like, because it's something about you, or something that hasn't been healed and released within you, that causes that irritation. Just with that Six of Voices coming out, you know, because that says the universe is trying to help us past obstacles, and the obstacles are always within ourselves. There's ancient wisdom behind that as well. So be the change that you want to see, but also notice the things that irritate you are the things that irritate you about yourself, really. And I'm not saying that you've got those things going on, but there might be a wound still there from someone else, or an experience that you've had that needs to be cleared from your energy. In other words, it's something that needs to be felt and acknowledged and then let go of. Knight of Cups, romantic movement forward. Eight of Voices. So there's a belief that's standing in our way. So you might believe that they're all whatever, or you might not think that you believe that all men are whatever, but that's what irritates you, or that's what you click on when you see it. That's what you click like on when you see the memes like that. Because there's a lot of complaints out there at the moment. And so as you see those online, what fires you up? What gives you an emotional reaction when you read it? Because that has got something to do with this. And you might not realize that you're owning that belief. You might not think, like, in your mind, you might think, well, that doesn't make sense. I know it's not all of them. But if, when you read about that, it evokes an emotional reaction in you, then there's a part of you that believes some of it to some extent, and that is that needs to be looked at. There's a belief in there we can go digging through it. On the surface of it, it might not be as black and white, as cut and dry as some people that seem to be certain out there about how things are, and how all of them are, or whatever. But you might have it nuanced and a slight bit of a feeling like that, you know. There's a new day behind that as well. It's going to make a change in your romantic life when you get through all of this stuff. I mean, there's just been so much garbage, hasn't there? There's been so much trauma. There's been so much wrong with the world and with relationships and roles and all kinds of things. We're at this transition point at the moment where everything's going to change. But we're still sifting through it all ourselves and going, this is just such a mess at the moment. It's such a mess, which is a fantastic place to be, because when we all realize it's such a mess, and it all falls away, that's when we can create something new, and that's when the new beginnings can happen. So don't worry, it's not just a personal thing. I'm telling you, we're all going through this at the moment. Some with a little bit more wisdom than others, some with more internal reflection than others, and some are just like yelling at each other and pointing fingers, right? When we point the finger at someone else, we've got 3 fingers pointing right back at us. How best to deal with these energies today? I would say just stay home. No, it's a great day for inner work, but you might want to real delve into it. So we've got the 9 of Swords here. What's bugging you? What irritates you? What makes you anxious? What are you worried about? That's the place to look and do that inner work today to gain clarity. 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Opening up the heart. After fights, a fight that you've got within yourself, an internal battle has closed your heart down. So getting to the bottom of what is irritating you, what's causing you anxiety, what gives you an emotional reaction that's going on out there at the moment. And then, yeah, the battle that you've got within yourself that's closed your heart down. Finding a way to open that up again. We open up naturally when we release. Get yourself an energy healing. Or better still, a coaching session from me. Visit my website, behealing.com. I'll pop a link for it up there. Also down there. So thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. What has this brought up for you? We're in tricky times at the moment, but this is what we came here for. It is what we came here for. No matter how old you are, this is the point that you came for. Especially the old souls. And I know you're watching me. You old souls, you. Well, that's it. Have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.